Brothers. And the Spencers and the Cassadines have been at war for decades. They come up with mind-bending plans to kill each other, and sometimes they succeed.
Maybe you're exaggerating just a little.
No, I'm not. Nikolas and Lucky had a really rough start, but eventually they got past their inherited animosity, and they decided that the bond between brothers was more important than some grudge they were never even a part of. Until I slept with Nikolas and pretty much trashed all the progress they've made.
And you think being open with Nikolas will make it worse?
I'm not in love with Nikolas like I am with Lucky.
But he doesn't return your feelings.
That doesn't mean that I should pack up my kids and move to Windermere and have Nikolas and his servants serve me bonbons until I deliver their heir. That's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. I don't love Nikolas, and Lucky doesn't love me, and that means that I need to do this on my own. And it took me a really long time to get to this point. So when I walked in and saw you and Nikolas being all chummy with each other and you pushing him on me, I just felt undermined.
Then I owe you a heartfelt apology. I'm just a busybody by nature. Clearly impending death hasn't softened me any. Of course you shouldn't be with Nikolas if you don't love him. But one thing is set in stone. He is your baby's father. Hating Nikolas is not fair to the child. So I suggest you find some middle ground before the family war reignites worse than ever.
Dr. Joy looks
So what'd you end up buying?
A bracelet.
Dr. Sandy Joy.
You don't seem to be wearing it.
I know. Okay. Shirley's jewelry is god-awful. It's so hot.
You're softy.
She's so nice.
That was my underlying motive for shutting down Shirley's sale. I didn't want her feelings to be hurt.
Oh, now who's the softie?
Look who it is, the team that rocks the universe. Perform any miracles yet today?
Fighting with Robin again?
You really have to be that smug?
No, I'm just right. I am right, aren't I?
Hey, listen, I was gonna call you. I'm sorry about this morning.
Don't worry about it. Do you think you could come home on your lunch break today?
Wait, before you start, I'm not stalking you. I was in the oncology wing meeting. I promise I'll do my best not to run into you in the future unless my child is concerned.
Nikolas, wait, please. I'm sorry.
For what?
Dr. Merritt called.
For everything. For yelling at you, for blaming you. I realize we are both responsible for what happened, and we made a baby, and this child should be the most important thing, not my anger or my need to place blame on everyone else but myself.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's unexpected, but welcome change of heart.
I mean, you think surely she's a very wise woman who has a funny way of getting through to me when no one else can.
Well, then I'm grateful.
I'm ready to meet you halfway, as long as you can respect my boundaries.
You better spell those out for me so I don't make a misstep.
I need to be independent. I don't want to live at Windermere, and I don't want your money. Can you accept that?
Hey. Whatever's in that bag smells delicious.
Shiitake ginger bowl and some spring rolls from that Thai restaurant I was telling you about earlier.
Thank you, I'm starving.
Good. I took the rest of the afternoon off, so I figured that we could eat some lunch and you can tell me about your meeting, and then we'll see what happens in the rest of the afternoon. How's that sound?
Well, I have time for lunch, but I actually have so much to do before I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Well, the coordinator asked me to get her on the ground floor at a clinic they're building in Johannesburg.
What?
I know. It's random, right? But it's an incredible opportunity, and I'll be back on the 19th, just in time for Father's Day.
It didn't occur to you to discuss this with your husband before you made such a big decision? Of course not. What am I thinking? You know what, Robin? Do whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to do